everyone to enjoy this day. This marks a great ceremony for us, a great time in the tribe's existence, a day where we can start making a difference and we can do things in the best way possible. At this time, I'm going to invite up the tribal chief for the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe. He has a few words he'd like to share with you, Mr. Dennis Keekwam.
Good morning, everyone. Uju, Jisha Bende Gas, Mishkwadishi, Mishakedodon. I would like to start out by saying my name is Dennis Keekwam, and I'm from the Turtle Clan. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out this morning. It's a very beautiful morning. When I was listening to our native brother playing the drums, I could hear the echoing back from the buildings. It's like these our loved, forgotten ones were talking back to me. That's the way I kind of took it. It was all over the place. I can feel the love around here and the respect. And a very special thank you to our elected officials, keynote speakers, Mr. Banks, and I hope I get this right, Mr. Genya, our friends from Central Michigan University. This is a very significant and historical event, not only for our tribal community on the Isabella Reservation, but for all the tribes throughout the Midwest region. This event will mark the beginning of what it will take to determine the future of the Mount Pleasant Industrial Indian Boarding School. The Tribal Council has approved an 18-month contract with consultants and will sanction a committee to begin the process of planning the future of this reverent and historic site. We not only remember those Native children who passed during their time here at the industrial school, but those who attended during and after them. I had the opportunity to work at the Mount Pleasant Center in the very early 70s, late 60s, in the recreation department. There's the children that well, actually they weren't children. They were very friendly to me, and I like to be friendly. I love just joking around with them and stuff. And I enjoyed my time as a lifeguard, as I worked with the youth that had developmental disabilities. And many of them were forgotten children as well. I would personally like to see some sort of educational component continued here at this site for the future. Something that captures the nature of our hope and aspirations for our youth. We have a very unique opportunity to collaborate on this property for the future. And I will do all I can to assist with that process, and looking forward to working with the City of Mount Pleasant to negotiate other grounds that will create a larger buffer zone to accommodate our future plans. Chimigwech for your support, commitment, and partnership with the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe, to all involved. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. We also have joining us here on the stage Mr. Fred Dakota from one of our neighboring tribes up north. Nugach to you for coming up. Would you like to say a couple of words real quick?
Wow, what a celebration. You guys are really something. I didn't know what was going on in town for something else, and when I heard this was going on, I figured I better get on out here. And I'm a tribal council member from back home in Baraga, even a Bay Indian community. There's been a lot of good stuff going on here, and I really appreciate being here with you folks today in Mich.
Thank you very much.
Bonjour, Nindaway Maganiduk. Chimigwach Kashamnado. Babanang Joanang Nigabianang Minawakwe Nang. Migwach Sama, Wimbash, Mashkirawash, Minawagi Shkandak. Bonjour, Anishnabe, Nabisha Boke Anini. Makadewi Zi Anini Minawa. Wabskaya Anini. We remember and do not forget grandparents who were forced to sit. Mother Earth was once their teacher, but now replaced by a foreign preacher. Losing connections, love, language, and spirituality, indoctrined into a new duality. Children, grandchildren, and who follow, allowed alcohol and desperate sorrow. As we remember and do not forget, regaining our consciousness is our best bet. Today we remain, but still some of us in pain, asking, what is there to gain? Our children now know the truth, rebuilding something our grandparents lost in youth. Learning to stand tall and brave, language, dancing, life is not taken to the grave. No more fear, no more tears. No more hiding our hurt inside. Healing and prayer, acknowledging our clans and names. Our spirit is one, no one can tame. So miigwech to you and your suffering, so we can live and say enough. We are back, more stronger than ever. Pagans and devil worshippers, you will call us never. We are strong now again in our ways. Our history tells us we will never sway. So look now upon us, we are so full of life. We say miigwech to you for remaining true. Miigwech.